All right, artists, it is our last day of studying South America. So we are going to finish our Romero Britto heart drawings. We're going to review pattern real quickly and then get started. So remember, we talked about 5 different kinds of pattern. We talked about line patterns. We talked about shape patterns, circle, square, or fancy ones like the spiral smiley. We talked about letter patterns, A, B, or OI, or maybe your initials, which for me is N for Nikki, S for Stone, NS. We talked about some numbers, 1, 2, 1, 2, or even 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we talked about color patterns, so switching up those colors, orange, blue, or even pink ice cream with a yellow smiley, pink ice cream, yellow smiley. So these ones actually combine shape and color. So then I asked you on Monday to practice 3 patterns. So I did a line pattern with the wavy line, I did a shape pattern with a heart, circle, and then I did a color pattern with purple, yellow. Going back to our Romero Britto drawings that we made last week, we are going to take this now and we are going to add our ideas for patterns to our final drawing. So each time that we run into a line, we are going to change colors and change patterns. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. We could do something like more hearts inside of this box. And then remember, when I hit the line, I'm going to change colors and I'm going to change patterns. So I've got a heart going here. I'm going to color the background one color, this purple color. And I'm using crayon for this because markers fade when we hang them up. So you could use colored pencils if you want, but I really like crayons for this because we've got a lot to color and crayons color pretty quickly, and also you can blend them. But I think that they just look really neat on this project. They're really bright, which follows along with our artist because he used those black outlines and really bright colors. Now I'm going to fill in the inside. I'm going to give it these pink hearts. Remember, Romero Britto, he's our artist from Brazil, which is a country in South America. Okay. Now I could do something else here if I wanted to. I'm going to go to this nice big section. I'm going to color it a light color, and then I can go over it with a darker color to add my pattern. So at the end, when we're all done, this whole page will be colored in. You can see that I have this nice bright green. And now I'm going to add maybe a blue spiral over it. We looked at that spiral on our practice sheet, and we can add that in. We're going to fill up the space, and now we're going to change colors again. I'm going to use this blue crayon one more time and come down here and do the same thing. I'm going to color really lightly so that it turns light blue instead of a dark blue. And then I can put another pattern on top. So I'm going to do some nice big polka dots here. I'm going to do them maybe with red. So I'm going to do like really big polka dots here. Color them in. Really big ones. And we may end up with a little half of one over here, or part of one. We may not see the whole thing because it's right on the edge. Maybe I'll have another little part of one here. I want it to look really big. Color these in nice and dark. Okay, maybe we'll do one more cool color. Maybe I'm going to do some like goldfish, like this next. So we did those fish at the beginning of the year. Let's do a little tribute to those fish, right? Our only one you fish. So I'm just going to put in a circle but I'm not. And then I'm going to add a little triangle almost to the end of it. Color these in. So I'll do it again here. Circle. And then I'm going to put like a little triangle on it on the end. Circle. My triangle off the end. Circle. And maybe like part of one coming in here. Okay, and now I'm going to need some water behind it, so I'm going to give it some blue water. Pick a different color blue for that background. I'm going to go around it, give it that fat border so that I can color. And then I can fill in between nicely. Make them stand out a little bit. Come in around this heart, give it that fat border. Come in over here, give this one that fat border. Come in over here, nice fat border. Fat border. And now I can fill in everything in between. And it makes it go a little bit easier. And it makes our fish stand out a little bit more when they have that nice border on it. Okay, so we are going to fill in this entire page all the way through with our designs. And you're going to just keep coming up with really cool patterns. Anything that you want to come up with. So I'll show you one example here. This one has some wavy lines. We've got some hearts. We've got some that look like waves in the ocean. We have some moons down here. We have some stripes, brown and purple. We have these hash marks, which are just straight lines that go up and down, and then straight lines that go across. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we have circles and dashes. It's like confetti. Here we have some little polka dots versus some big polka dots. We have some chocolate chip cookies, some goldfish. We have the start of a checkerboard here. If you wanted to, you could color it in like a checkerboard. We have some zigzag lines, some spirals, some more little polka dots. So we have small, medium, and large. And then I have another example here where we have some sunshines and some stars. We have some snowflakes. We have some giant polka dots here. We have some stripes, some checks, some other stripes. This one has some squares, so it's got big purple squares on the purple background. Here we have stripes, red hearts. This one those little tags or the pound symbol, like tic-tac-toes. This one you can kind of see it's got yellow dots on a yellow background. This one looks like a peppermint candy at Christmas time. So think about all the different patterns you could do. Another checkerboard here. We could do ice cream cones, tacos. You could do little footprints. You could do letters, numbers. Change up your colors. Each one of these should be a different pattern and a different color. So I can't wait to see what you come up with. Take a picture of it and turn it in Schoology on this video. So if you look to the right, there's a little turn it or submit button, and that's where you'll turn in your picture so I can see your artwork. If you have any questions, have your mom or dad message me, or your grown-up message me, or you can message me and I will get back with you. Okay, have a great week. Next week we start Africa.